my phone. Welcome to the in-person meetup, boys. We're gonna have a good time. What's up, brother?
What's up, Rona?
You ready to kill it, boys? Let's kill it.
Where do you guys live in Washington? You're in clutch with the HDMI cable. No, wait.
Let me get the bag.
What's it went all the way to 5 and below Walmart, couldn't even get one.
And the neighbor got it, yo. It be the boys next door. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you guys do for a living? Like, why are you trading?
I got a transport company.
Transport, like moving
Cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How many trucks do you have? Four? And you do all 4 United States?
Nah, East Coast.
So this is a freedom trading in person. This is my first one, guys, so bear with me. If I'm gonna try to get as much knowledge into your guys' head and change your trading forever, bro. That is the goal. I know a lot of people struggle. Some people are at different levels, right? But my goal is to break everybody down and then build you guys back up. That's the goal. All right, so I need you guys to be taking notes. I mean, at the beginning, we're just gonna be introduction. Today is just gonna be like overview, mostly. Me getting to know you guys and seeing exactly where you guys need help in. That way, and then I have my coaches here as well. They're gonna be going around helping you guys as well, so that you guys can learn. That is the goal. All right, so about me, boys. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about me, my journey, just so you guys can understand, like, I'm where you guys are at now. I was there struggling with trading. I was there struggling with life, period. And it takes a lot to get out of that, right? It's not gonna come easy, and it's not what everybody makes it seem to be. Like, a lot of people see me now and they're like, oh, he got it easy, but it's not the case. You know, I worked very, very hard. I lost a lot of money at the beginning, but it's all about pushing through those times and actually working through those times that got me to where I'm at today. I'm a high school dropout, so I dropped out of high school. Everybody used to be looking down on me. My mom, my dad, they all didn't agree with me dropping out. You know, they were like, yo, what are you doing, man? You need school, right? But not everybody needs school, right? Now, what I mean by not need school, it doesn't mean that I didn't educate myself in other things. I just wasn't interested in going to college, but I was interested in other things that did catch my eye, right? Trading was my thing, right? I used to drive around in a pink moped. Pink moped. To work. Every single day I used to ride around in a pink moped. I would drive, and I remember the wind would push you a little bit to the side, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm gonna fall. And then one day I was going to work, and I remember this day like yesterday. I don't know why, because I really hated my life that day. And I was like, God damn, how do I make a change that day? I was riding my moped to work, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it starts freaking raining, right? There's nothing to cover me. And I remember walking into the store, and all you can hear is, I'm walking around and I'm like, damn, this sucks, right? So I walk into the manager's office, and they were like, oh, you don't have to work today. And I was super happy about that, but you shouldn't be happy that you don't work, right? You have to work. At the end of the day, bills need to be paid. But back then, I was in a different mindset. I was in the loser mindset, right? Oh, I just want a day off every day, right? So like some people, I mean, in high school, I'm sure you guys felt that way too, right? Like, oh, I don't want to go to school every day, right? So like whenever you do stuff like that, it puts a negative light in everything you do. So a big thing that I want you guys to really understand is that every position you are in life is to become better from it, right? And to look at everything in a positive light, even though it isn't positive, but find the positive in it so that you guys can grow from it. I used to work at BJ's. I used to clean tables, bro, like every single freaking day, cleaning tables. And then I asked for a promotion at BJ's, right? I wanted to become a waiter, a server. Right, that was my goal at that place, and they actually demoted me when I asked to become a server. They were like, "No, you're gonna go to the back and start serving the drinks." So I went from cleaning tables to going to the back and just serving the drinks, because I don't know, I wasn't a good worker when it comes to something that I don't like to do. And that's when I realized, okay, I don't want somebody to tell me where I can and can't go in my life, right? And then that's when I went to Five Guys, right? I was like, SpongeBob, bro. SpongeBob, cooking patties, bro, getting burned everywhere, every day.
Well, my dependable spatula, shall we?
Go home, take off my shoes, and there's a freaking piece of onion in there, you know? And I'm like, how the fuck did that even get there? My feet smell like onions, bro. It's terrible, terrible freaking time in my life. I hated that job. And then I eventually got out. They eventually fired me from that job because I didn't wake up on time, right? That job was absolutely freaking terrible. I had to wake up at, I think, 5 a.m. in the morning. I had to be there at 5. So I had to wake up at 4:30. And what would I do at Five Guys? I would wake up, grab a whole bunch of potatoes, and start chopping the potatoes. Boom, into French fries, right? After the potatoes are cut, which is 50 pounds of freaking potatoes, I got onions. And early in the morning, I'm crying every single freaking morning from the onions because I'm cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting. I'm like, God damn. And I'm like, what do I do about this? She's like, chew gum. I'm like, I don't have gum. She's like, stand in front of the air conditioning. And I'm like, oh, shit. This is it, dude? This is my life? Like, and then eventually I realized that waking up early just wasn't for me, right? They fired me. And then that's when I went to Target. Target was probably one of my I want to say best jobs I had. I mean, for pay, it was pretty much the best job. I was getting $13 the freaking hour, you know, which sucks still. But I mean, I was leveling up. Every single place I went to was a level up, right? Target, I got it because it was overnight, right? So I realized that I'm not a morning person. I never have been. So I'm like, okay, maybe overnight is better, right? Started working overnight, and I realized that it's still work, right? It's still, I gotta be there when you tell me to be there, and I have to do this when you tell me to do this, and it's just not fun, right? And then that's when I went to Uber Eats, right? I realized that I didn't want a job. I didn't want a boss. I wasn't for that, you know? Like, I want to be the boss myself. That is my goal. And that's what Uber Eats taught me. Uber Eats taught me, okay, I can build my own schedule, right? I can work when I want, and if I don't work, I don't make money. So that's where I learned how to work for myself, right? And then during all this, well, I believe in Target, I was actually trading. So I remember working at Target, and I looked down at my phone, I have like a $500 account, and I'm up $60, right? I'm up $60 and I'm like, damn, bro, I really want to leave. So I go to the bathroom and I look at my phone, at my MetaTrader, I'm up $60. I'm in a like 0.30, up like 20 pips. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, bro. So I start doing the calculations. 13 times 6 hours, how much would I make if I stay here the rest of the time, you know? And I was like, you know what, bro, I'm out of here. I remember leaving that store and because there's an alarm system because it's overnight. I leave and I remember screaming, and I called my girlfriend right after I left, and I remember just feeling free, bro, like, yes, I'm out of here. And I thought I was gonna make, from those $60 that I was up on that MetaTrader, by the way, the account got blown shortly after, you know, and then that MetaTrader, but looking at that MetaTrader motivated me. It showed me that it can be real, right? But little by little, you guys will understand that it is real. I'm sure some of you guys haven't seen any money from the market, or you guys are still struggling to get some profits from the market. And it's that one profit split that you guys will get is what's going to show you that it's real. It's what's going to show you that it's actually possible, that you can make money from the markets. Until you see that, you're going to think it's fake, right? You're going to think that, oh, you know, it's not possible, or I'm broken. I'm here to show you guys that you guys are not fucking broken. You guys aren't broken. You know, I'm a high school dropout. I'm doing it. Why can't you guys do it? You know? And then, okay, so then I remember leaving. The alarm goes off, bro. I get to my car. I ride out. And I call my girlfriend. I'm like, babe, I left. She's like, no, why? Why'd you leave? I was like, dude, I can't do it no more. Like, I'm working from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. every single day. But that built me. Notice how now I'm working at 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. every day either way, right? But I'm loving it now because I'm doing what I love. When you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life. Get me? I have fun doing what I do every single day. And I don't say, oh, I gotta do this today. No, because I love being there. And I love making money too, right? Who doesn't love making money? Everybody. And then, yeah, so this was my house, bro. This house right here. Me and my girlfriend used to live in this shithole. Terrible, right? It was in a trailer park. You know the trailer parks in University Lakes?
By FIU on one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I used to live right there. My house got broken into and robbed twice.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, you know, like when your house gets broken into, you're in a bad area. You wake up in the middle of the night, you want to get some water, and there's 80 cockroaches on the floor, and you're like, holy shit, they were hiding. You go to sleep, you put your head down, all you hear is little and I'm like, yo, this ain't for me, dude, you know? Like, yeah, I gotta get out of here. But yeah, that's pretty much my life. That's how I got here today. But notice how every single point in my life is the reason why I'm here today. So eventually you guys are gonna look at your life, and let's say your life isn't so good right now, or it's okay, but you're gonna look back with no lows. There are no highs. I look at my life as a chart, right? If let's say I have a bad week in the markets, that is just the retracement, and then we're just gonna bounce right back up, because that's how life is. If you are the type of person that gets down and then starts feeling down and starts working down, meaning you're not putting in the work because you are down or you're not motivated. The thing about motivation is motivation comes and goes, right? You can be motivated one day, you could be motivated the next day, and then in a week you lose the motivation. Everybody who quit lost the motivation, but guess what? They weren't dedicated at the end of the day. You guys have to be dedicated to this, because it's not always going to be motivated, right? Like today, this week wasn't the best week in the markets, you know? I lost 2 trades on Thursday. Do you think I was motivated then? No, but I was dedicated to the work. I knew I had to come back, and I knew what I'm about, right? And it's not to give up. It's never to give up. I'm gonna keep shooting my shot, like Kobe says. That's what you guys need to do, bro. Look at my life like you, because I'm not special. You guys can do it too. I'm not special at all, bro. At all. I was where you guys are at. Let's go.
Since like I'm 21 years old, I got into trading my crypto in Albert Ford. So I was like 15, 16 years old when I saw crypto. And I was afraid of it. I stood in front of the screens like for 3 years before I placed my first trade. Just looking at the markets, you know, whenever I wanted to.
The market gave you, right? When your stops are at break even, bro, the market just gave you an entry and you're in it with 0 cost. Take advantage of those positions, because those positions are what's going to make you a winner long term. Why? Because now you're in a trade, you're up 15 pips, you need 20, you put your stops to break even, nothing happens if it goes down, and you can look for another setup, right? Another setup that you're a little more comfortable with holding to TPs.
He's my brother, by the way.
Also, wait,
he was
psychology is your issue, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. He was like, hey, doctor does a class. I was like, you want to go?
Now you're in Miami.
Into trading at the same time?
Pretty similar. He started before me. He wasn't.
Oh, so he showed you?
Yep.
Oh, damn. The little bro. Okay.
That's how you guys have that relationship when you guys are brothers.
I don't have that. My brother calls me a gambler.
Yeah.
And then like, bro, my goal is just like, I'm just trying to do good for myself, my parents. It's like, thing why I tell myself.
Yeah, beautiful goals, both of you guys. That's amazing.
Yeah, man, it's like the longer I fuck around, the longer I do the work, the longer my parents work, you know what I mean? And it's
Wow.
like,
I never thought of it like that.
This when the pandemic, I started with crypto, and I lose like 40 grams in that. Because I heard some guy, oh, promoting this, there, different type of crypto, and everything went down.
What coin did you invest in?
What's many? CRB, or CRB was the name of one. Like this. I'm a entrepreneur. I grew up here in Miami. I'm 43 years old and grew up here in Hialeah.
Yeah?
And then I say, not old yet. I have to do something. I have my own business. I have a trucking company. Also have a goat and jewelry stuff like that. I have a brand close. Name is Maya Life. We'll talk later about that. And I'm being all kind of business. I have a club before, so I've been in everything. I'm always trying to see what's going on out there, you know what I'm saying? So I tell my son, hey, this is very interesting. I want to learn this. And I start myself. and then I take the trade like a game in the phone every day. It's like every day. I do trades, 4 or 5 trades every day. Every day, boom, boom, boom. 30 payments. That's what I do. 30 loss and 30 profit. And I get it, and I lose, and I get it. And
I think you're trading too much.
every day, every day, every day. Just to learn the language. Boom, I got 40 pips.
There you go.
I knew every day. I call my son in school and say, hey, I got 30 pips.
How much you catch?
For me, sell is the best.
Yeah, but it's not always gonna play out, right?
No, but you wait for the time.
Yes,
and then
sir.
you play hard that time.
Yes,
and then
sir.
you get the money. Because if you play every day, sometimes it says, I gotta make a trade today. No. If you said buy today, you don't do that.